Hello friends, this is Cold Run. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're here in the Enceladium, I think. Is that where we are? Yeah, we're in the Enceladium, ready to enter the Tower of Babil for Gateway of the Gods. So let's do that. Who are we bringing with us? We got some choices. I think we're gonna go with the twins, definitely, because you know, they had such a major role in just, I don't know, the whole Licinia. It feels like they're pretty central to this. And so who's going to tank is the question. Oh, never mind. It's not a question. Oh, no, it's either Graha or Thancred. I think it's going to be Thancred. I think Thancred was with us more in terms of in this quest line, in this zone. So we'll go with Thancred. Tower of Babil. One of the iconic zones from one of the iconic dungeons from Final Fantasy IV. Tower of Zot was just kind of a one-off. Tower of Babil was like a recurring central part of that game. So I'll be interested to see how they do it. If they're going to do like because there was the Tower of Babil, there was the Giant of Babil, there was like Rubicante was there, there was Dr. Lugae and what was his name? Balnab, the weird, childish, strongman robot Frankenstein thing.
Now or never.
So we're hopping on the train. Fast-paced little bop to start with. Ooh, I like this. Kind of electronic. Pippin of the Steel. Can we talk to these people? Better get clear the train of threats before we arrive or things could get nasty. Yeah, I don't think we could really talk to them. We got Pippin, we got... all these people are watching our backs. Alright. So this is... yeah, the first area is just the train. Oh, I didn't even think about what job I was going to be in, but I'm glad I'm Red Mage. Oh, no, they're not watching our backs. They're joining the fight. We're fighting right alongside the one, the only Sadhu Heaven's Flame. This is a remix of something, isn't it? Ooh, bits. This is a remix of something. I'm really bad at nailing down specific music, but I do recognize this as a remix of something. Is this a remix? This has got to be a remix of the Garlemald theme. So the train has stopped. We arrived at the destination? I guess we were pretty close to Garlemald. Look, captives, help me free them. Okay, Lise. How do I do that? Serena, you may leave them in our care. Oh, I guess she was talking to the others. We're here to help. What kind of captives are these? Are these Garleans? Then presumably they must be Garleans, right? Is that a Sahagin? What is that? Oh, yeah, no. You got Sahagin. You just got captives, I guess, imported from elsewhere that they're going to put to work for Anima. Or for other summoning shenanigans. Oh, shit. Tempered doggos. Pippin of the Steelheart. A moment's reprieve. From here onwards, we should split into 3 groups to divide their attention. Okay, so we're going to have... oh, yeah, so we're going this way. Pippin and his group will go one way, and I'm guessing the steppe people will go another. Barnabas! Yes! This is the Frankenstein that Dr. Lugae had. So maybe Dr. Lugae will be up ahead. Yeah, he's got the same kind of... Barnabas had like a weird haircut painted onto his head, and I'm glad that this Barnabas has that too. So, oh shit, there's Lugae! My beautiful little boy will keep this tower free of vermin. Ground and pound. So in Final Fantasy IV, ouch, what are you doing there, you foolish boy? The vermin are over there, yeah. In Final Fantasy IV, Barnabas initially started by hitting Dr. Lugae by accident. And eventually, once we beat up Barnabas enough, the brute's far from bright. Once we beat up Barnabas enough, the Dr. Lugae like hopped in and took control. Is that what's happening? Dynamic pound. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm supposed to get into this then? I was not. I was wrong. I thought maybe I was supposed to be like a plus sign in the minus, because the other minuses were standing outside the minus. So I thought maybe I was supposed to be inside it. Okay. I do not mind dying, by the way. It's a learning process, and I am not very good at video games, so I do not mind it. Alright, I have minus again. I don't know what minus means. I'll stick with Alizé just in case we are supposed to stack. I got stunned. Oh, okay. So here's my guess, is that minus gets pushed. I didn't see what happened to Alizé, but I'm guessing that minus gets pushed away from blue, plus gets pulled into blue. And then, so like, yeah, so I'm probably saying it wrong, but like, if the strip in the middle were red and I were red, what is this? What color are you? I don't know. How did we know what color he was? I didn't see a plus sign or minus sign over his head. Yeah, sort of I get opposites attract, similars repulse. Rolling scrap line. Uh-oh. I got hit. That was silly. I saw that coming. I just mispositioned myself. Alright, so this is going to attract me, so I want to get away. Yes! Oh, I got the mechanic.
You cannot stop us.
I mean, it's not that tough a mechanic, but I'm proud that I got it. I think it's okay for me to take pride in small things, and small and easy things. Especially when I mess up the first time. That was an awesome first boss. Big fan of that. Oh, there's even like, I didn't notice that. There's like a wind-up thing in the back of him. Okay. Are those... What is that? It almost looks like the image makes it looks like a headphones. Oh! That's nice and warm and nice warm and Garlean. What's the symbol on the front of it? It's hard to see in the... I'm trying to get to a better light source. I can't see, but there's some symbol on the front of it. Is that like the Imperial Crest of Garlemald or something? Tip into the steel heart. What could they possibly need such an enormous lift for? Oh! Oh, neat! We can see the other parties coming with us. It almost feels like an alliance raid in this way. Like a small alliance raid. We got Party 1, Party 2, and Party 3. It almost feels like the Hobbs fight from Nier. So, preening fool, stay over. The sun does not heed the barking of feral dogs. Oh my god. I'm so glad that even in this... I assume that even outside the Trust Dungeon we get this, but I'm so glad that we get the banter. Like the Sadhu Magni banter, and that even now. Up we go. So, I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what did they make a lift this big for? Is there some giant mech at the end of this? Magna the Older, Paths Diverge. Let's see who gets there first. Okay. So boss number 3 has got to be Lugae, right? Unless that's boss number 2. But we're definitely facing Lugae at some point. This is creepy. This almost looks like a centipede. Almost nothing. This is intentionally like a centipede, isn't it? Oh god, this is disgusting. I don't know what this is. It's got... I mean, it's like a mech centipede. Because it's mech, right? It's definitely a mech. Where are we going to arrive at martial conditioning? I don't know what martial conditioning means. As a, like a zone area. I cannot effectively describe how cool I am finding this music, how much I am enjoying it. Because the answer is a lot. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It gives me that same... I don't have any real sense of electronic music. Like, I don't know what's spawns from what and what's good or what's bad. I mean, I don't know how to differentiate it really, but this reminds me at least a little bit of... That's interesting. So I want to go to that in a second, but this almost reminds me of the music that was in, again, the Nier raid. Specifically that boss that had the screens all around it, that had the turret in the middle that, like, it hopped around and there was the weird, like, iPod things all around the room. It reminds me of that in a very, very good way. This is also interesting because, yeah, Lugae. Is this Lugae using the skeleton of Barnabas? But what it also reminds me of is the monster that he turned Edge's dad into. It has that same sort of, I don't know, hunched forward blue gorillas sort of monster vibe. I don't know. God, I'll teach you to underestimate my genius. But no, never mind. This is just like a version of his final form in the Lugae fight when he launched poison gas everywhere. What is this? There's like a person and a shrinking person. And here there's a person and a frog. Those are going to be used somehow. I just don't know how yet. Wee-hee-hee! Look upon the face of fear! What does fear look like? Okay, yep. I'll slice you in two. What?
You cannot stop us.
So that makes me small. This makes me a frog. Oh, okay. Can I hop then? Oh shit! No, maybe I was supposed to hop before. Oh, maybe it's a. Maybe I don't have to hop. That would be a little bit weird. But maybe just green froggy makes me jump over something, makes me avoid the low ground, and the shrink ray makes me avoid the high hits. I didn't see if there was a high or low version of that sweeping attack just then. Lord Zenos put me in charge for a thing. I'll have your heads for playthings. Downpour. You seem more like a Fandaniel selection. Heavy. Can't fight without air. Okay, so we have to frog up. Why are you over here? And now you're over here. Presumably it's just so that so you can stack up the missiles. Okay. Okay, so heavy means we have to get froggy. And the other one means we shrink, but I didn't quite get the other one. Magitech Chakram. Oh, okay. So because these are like...
You underestimate me.
Yeah, these are like going to raise above my head. Yes, I see. But we're still minimized, so we don't need to do anything different, right?
There.
Yeah, so we're all good. Curses, you may have bested me, but you're no match for Lord Zenos. Are you implying that Zenos is going to be the final boss of this place? I can't believe that. I very much doubt that. Should I doubt it? I mean, if I didn't... The thing that's making me doubt whether Zenos is going to be the boss of this zone, of this dungeon, is that this is the level 83 dungeon. Sadhu, go, I shall deal with these whelps. If I didn't know that this were the level 83 dungeon, without that meta knowledge, this would actually, the top of the Tower of Babil where he's been waiting, where we've had the dinner date and all that, This would be exactly where we'd have a Zenos fight. But again, this is the level 83 quest, so I don't think it's super likely. Again, this is something the game has done extremely well. My favorite version of it was the Gimlet Dark, or that was the first time I really know. No, it's been doing this well for a while since Stormblood, having fights where we're just parts of Bow Before the Sun, where we're just a part of the fight. We're not like the whole thing. Where like the fights in Alamigo, like the Alamigo dungeon, Gimlet Dark, are just, this is another one where there's others, you get the sense that there's other stuff going on. We're just a part of it. We're not just the lone infiltration team. God, I hate these. I know that these are just kind of general mech things, but they really feel like a centipede. What is this foul stench? I also don't think it's going to be Anima that's the final boss here, because I think that Anima's probably a trial. Again, that's meta knowledge, though. Like, this would make sense for Anima to be at the top of the Tower of Babil. Wow. Ethereal Distortion. This is where all the... This is where all of the... all the ether being drained by the different towers is being put... Is that Anima? No, that's not. It looked for a second like a person, but no, that's not... Nope, never mind. It looked like this was the head in that pillar, but no, never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Just look at this place. Holy shit. Oh god, we're under attack. Garlemald for the Empire. Oh, these... I'm sure they've done all sorts of heinous shit, but being zombies in the service of the Empire is... I don't know if it's worse or better than being willing soldiers of the Empire. But there's so many soldiers that we know are not willing soldiers that it's... I can't really get too judgy without knowing the specifics. Is that Anima up there? Maybe Anima will be the final fight here. Wow. That would be a legitimate surprise if Anima were not a trial. On the other hand, the boss area up there is named the Iron Womb, apparently. Arrive at the Iron Womb. And so maybe we're going to fight some young version of Anima. Wait, what's behind us? Yeah, maybe we're going to fight some younger, like, nascent version of Anima, and eventually it'll be birthed into a trial form, but I don't know if they do that. I don't know if they do, like, the reused bosses in the same expansion that are introduced in the same expansion. There could be different versions of a fight, though. There could be, like, the way we had a Zenos boss fight in a dungeon in Stormblood, and then we fought Zenos again, but he was Shinryu. So maybe it'll be something like that, where, like, we'll fight Anima, and then we'll fight, like, a rejuvenated Varis later. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this before we step into the arena. Oh, this place is just so eerie. It's like the spires are almost city-like. I don't know what their purpose is. I mean, they almost look like, going with my theory that they're trying to open a way to the moon or do something like that. I mean, they're pointing upward. They almost seem like they could be channeling stuff upward, but it could just be a design thing. The main thing I notice about Anima's design right now is that we're only seeing the top portion of it. And I know from Final Fantasy X that Anima has like a bottom half. Mapping the Realm Tower of Babil. I don't remember what Anima was in 10. It was someone's mom, right? It was something like that, or I could be wrong. I think it was... What's his name's mom? Icon of icons, Anima. It's a dungeon boss. Okay. And Anima is not like a triumphant, I am the symbol of everything Garlean. This is A boss that's clearly not happy, that's clearly in pain. Lunar Nail. Maybe we have to soak it? Block it? I don't... Oh, it forms like boxes. God, I love this music right now. I love all this music, but... Alright, what is this? Negagraviton? What's it doing? I'm supposed to point it towards the... Oh, okay, gotcha.
You underestimate me.
I was supposed to run away from it. It was like the Cloud of Darkness thing. Boundless Pain. Yeah, that's like an Anima ability. What's going to happen from the sides? Oh, shit. Yeah, so this is just going to keep... I wonder if it... Why did we have to go to the middle then? Maybe it all went around wherever we were, and if we all, like, split up, it would be forced things we couldn't avoid. Horrific roar tears at the fabric. Yep, there's the bottom side! Anima's Dimension. This is trippy as fuck right now. Look at that! The things over its eyes. Wails of lamentation call forth chaotic energies. I mean, this is... As much as the Empire might want to think that Thordan is the symbol of what the Empire means, that, like, a knight... I mean, they wouldn't think Thordan specifically, but... As much as they'd want to think, like, some knight is the symbol of what it... Okay. Is the... How some, like... some noble soldier is what it means? The true symbol of the Empire, I think, is perfect here. A bound, wailing, eternally tormented nightmare. Yeah, this is the true Empire. This, like, it's almost like a... This is straight out of Hellraiser. This is very much a Hellraiser kind of boss. With the kind of vague BDSM undertones, with the chains and torment. But there's no pleasure here. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. I didn't see which went first. My bad. Okay, we're going back to... So that was chaos? Altered reality plunges into chaos. I wonder what this means. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some meaning... Is that an eye? It might be an eye, it might be nothing. I wonder if that floor means anything. I wouldn't put it past the game to hide something in the floor. Hide, like, meaning or the tapestry. To make the tapestry from something else. Boundless Pain. Okay, so we're going to stay in the middle here, and then we're going to go out to the corners. Anima begins feeding on souls. That's not good. How do we stop it? I don't want to be right in the middle there. I think you're going to get hit if you stand there and you're not an NPC. Pater Patriae, Father of the Fatherland? Or Father of Fathers? No, it's Father of Fathers, like Icon of Icons. I'm paying zero attention to my rotation, by the way. Though I never really do. Alright. What squares are going to be the death squares? Alright, Phantom Pain, Metal Gear. Oh no, this is the one safe zone. That was... Oh, maybe you just had to stay in the middle and be really ready to move quickly at the last second. What are these things, the bound... These are trapped souls. Oh, those are people, like... Is that what she was is that what it's drawing on? What Anima is drawing on? Glory, glory, glory be. So is the tempering broken? I was wondering what those things... We can see them on the right now, like those rows that it was drawing on for Boundless Pain. Are those... Yeah, this is not a cheerful triumph moment. Are those things... Are those people? Like Garleans tempered... Like tempered Garleans put there the way that the elephants were put there for... to summon the Magus sisters. Doesn't look like it. I mean, those aren't people, unless they're like cocooned people. It certainly looks like they're just popped in there. Maybe those are people. I don't know. So, what now?
Farewell, Varis. May the gods have mercy on your soul.
Well said. But, like, what happens now?
Come. The other two await.
The other two? Is he talking about Fandaniel and Zenos? I guess he is. This feels so weird. This feels like level 90 shit again. No, we're not going to fight them now, though. Like, but we got at least get to confront them.
This madness ends here.
Oh, hush. This is the best part. Enough!
Yeah, he learned from Estinian. He didn't learn from the Praetorian, but he knows to. He's not just going to let him monologue. He's going to at least try to stop him. Again, a nice change from the Praetorian.
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Wait, really? Wait. Okay, well, I wasn't wrong there, at least. I didn't think. Wait, he's not actually gonna.
Some manner of magical defense?
Is he gonna actually? He's not gonna wake up Zodiac right now, is he? Is this Kryl?
Kryl? But how?
Is she being possessed by Hydaelyn again? Yes, she is.
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Hydaelyn, feeble relic of a forgotten age.
And Fandaniel doesn't even want to wake up Zodiac to restore his fallen kins. He just wants to end shit, right?
Hark! Victory is mine!
How many are... So there are... Those are the elemental gems, right? What's the last, the green one? Is wind? Oh, get wrecked!
No more ether. And I was so close.
You really were close. So I'm guessing that's like the wind seal, but I mean, I don't know if it's the wind seal, but he was really close right there. Holy shit! Nice job, Fandaniel.
A slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, how are you going to get there? Is the Tower of Babil a rocket ship? I don't think so. Maybe it's...
The final order issued by Anima to the tempered thralls. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate. Of course, Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
How? Oh, never mind. Never mind. We've already seen that Zenos can control primals to some degree. We've seen it with Shinryu, and now that makes sense.
You madman! You monster!
But how is he going to do this? Like, how are they going to actually end the world or whatnot?
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and they're powerless to prevent it.
Something small I'm really liking here in this bit is that Fandaniel isn't like, a call according to plan. Like, he's like, oh, well, shit, that didn't work. Well, we're going to try something else. I like when villains aren't master planners.
You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
So they're setting off some kind of apocalyptic device. Is that going to be a trial, or are we going to... Maybe, because the Giant of Babel in Final Fantasy IV ended with... It was trying to destroy the world, and we had to destroy the CPU and the attack node and defense node, which still gave me nightmares as a kid afterwards, because I didn't know the strategy. And we had to defeat those, and that shut down the giant that was going to destroy the world. So maybe we're going to do like a trial to stop whatever he's setting in motion. And so this is just a portal up to the moon. Yep. What are you going to do? Was she just trying to reinforce it? He doesn't have a lot of energy right now.
Child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound.
Mare Lament. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Just because that's like a Mare something, Mare this, Mare that. That's like an actual naming of different craters on the moon, isn't it? Like on Earth's moon, I mean. That's like a naming convention.
I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination.
Oh, nice job, Heidelin. Also, I don't get why we see her in this form sometimes, but we also saw her as like a woman, like as a full-grown, independent woman living on her own in the big city. We saw her like walking on the ship, and we met her in that form. So maybe that form doesn't have much power, and she has to actually possess someone to use it.
Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him.
Please let it be naming way.
Seek his aid. Restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
But what about what they just said? That, like, if we go chase, then we're going to regret it. Everyone's going to die screaming if we chase them. Who's your ally? I mean, I was kidding about naming way. I don't know who our ally is going to be.
Tower, but those back at the camp.
Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the... Yeah. Oh, that's...
Others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Fandaniel said.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go up alone. Or not alone, but I guess everyone else is going to stay behind. I want the one Zenos wants. Only I can bring an end to this. Garlemald's fate is in your hands. Yeah, let's do this one. Garlemald's fate is in your hands. Also, in the light, I don't know what that symbol is on my new hat. If it's anything, it might just be a cool design.
You're going alone?
Oh, shit, he's gone full Arthur.
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours.
That is a nice touch. That is a nice touch. I mean, Alphinaud's whole arc has been about not being someone who lords it over people, being a part of a group, and yeah, it sucks, but he's going to accept this. He's upset about it, but he's accepting it gracefully as like, okay, let's do this.
Our friends and the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
I believe you.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
So the tempered are still tempered, even with Anima gone. Which makes sense. Defeating Ifrit doesn't remove the tempering of Ifrit's... doesn't remove the tempering of Ifrit's minions. Whew, okay. Urianger. Fear not for Kryl. Go forth and return, I prithee. Kryl. ... Ishtola. She channeled a dangerous amount of ether, and that's to say nothing of the teleportation magic she must have used to get here. Yet Kryl and Hydaelyn both were clearly willing to take the risk. Yeah, I'm not surprised for Kryl. Oh, Alizé, I guess. Stand there for just a moment, please. A prayer for good luck. Now you can't possibly fail. I want to hug you. Thancred. We're moving out to rendezvous with the remainder of the contingent. Leave everything here to us. Will do. Estinian. We've no time for worrying over what's done. Let's go. Graha. As I suspected. I'm not surprised that you suspected that. Alphinaud. If all of the tempered are affected, Eulis and his comrades likely put up quite the struggle. We'll find a way to save them. We must. I only pray we are not too late. In the meantime, may the 12 carry you to victory. Oh, may the 12 carry me to victory indeed. You may now enter the... Okay, so it's a trust NPC thing. Garlemald attunement complete. Nice, this is my first Endwalker flying. I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to see what the next quest is, but I'll hold off for next time. God, I want to talk to you so bad. I want to keep playing for another 4 friggin' hours, but... okay, I will call it here. Thank you for watching. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.